Okay. Took a video already of kind of where I am. Unfortunately, I've been here a few times, so it's a great clear view though. I hope that St. Helens and whatnot showed up. Anyways, I'm gonna do supper up here and then head down to camp at the pass, because then my odors will not be near where I am. So here's my plan tonight. I was thinking about mac and cheese. I got mac and cheese, and that's taking up a lot of room, but you know, like, I don't know. I think I might do a little ramen instead. I brought ramen. So I might do a couple things with ramen. With some tuna. And then have mac and cheese tomorrow at the lake. If I make it to the lake. I don't know, maybe I should mac and cheese. It takes up a lot of room. Anyways, I'm gonna set it over here and just kind of go through it. Making my dinner. I don't know. Bugs. Kind of sucks, but they're not like biting bugs. They're just annoying bugs. It's their home, not mine. Fortunately, the thing's kind of flat on the top, on the bottom, so it makes it more stable. Oh, this would be 3 servings, 30-some grams of protein. I'm gonna make this just so I can create more room in my pack bag. Hopefully my bread will fit in here later. Alright, let's set up a little spot out of the wind, just a little. You should never start a fire on top of a mountain to cook unless you are in a pickle. It's just kind of dangerous. You don't want to burn down the forest. That's not how you show respect, I guess. Got this little stove from my dad. I don't know where he picked it up from, but when I moved out here, he passed it on to me. I've gotten a lot of use out of it. I used to use this for my lunch when I worked outside. Okay, I'm going to use this water. Another water's been filtered. What I'm going to do, I brought this little kettle that my parent-in-law, Mom and Dad, Mama Buck, Papa Buck, got me for like Christmas. And my other pot didn't fit inside the thing, so I'm gonna try this for the first time. Hopefully it works out alright. I think actually it might work better. It's lighter, it's smaller. It's got a cover. You know, I can make some tea tomorrow that probably will taste a little like thinking that spout could be kind of a good spout could be a good like noodle strainer for hopefully I won't end up with too many noodles, huh? I've had that problem before. Alright, that's good. We like when we camp these macaroni and cheeses because the cheese is not a powder, it's a mushy packet of cheese, and you just squeeze it in and you're all good. Hopefully I'll have enough water. I'm gonna make it right in the pot. Okay, put the lid on, save some fuel. I'm gonna burn this spoon a little because I just rinsed it in the creek and I want to keep it really. There's like no wind up here today. Hopefully it won't take much heat. I want to burn it to the bottom. Put this nice orange fluorescent lighter in here because that way I find it if I lose it. Oh, I look probably a little goofy with this hanky on my head, but you know, you don't want to get sunburned on day one of your trip. That's just asking for trouble. Oh, should I put tuna in it or not? I think I will. I'll put one pack of this tuna. We like to eat. This is trouble though. This is the kind of odor that gets you, that draws bears in. Bears love to smell fish. I'll try to rinse it and clean it up here. Get rid of as much of the odor as I can. I don't think anybody ever camps up here really, so probably not an issue. You'd be kind of a fool to camp here. Oh, if things were good, it'd be a great campsite, but if things turn bad, the weather changes, it could be the worst, most dangerous campsite. People die on the mountains. I don't want to be one of them. So anyways, this is like 17 grams of protein per pouch. And then this is 3 servings and it's 13 grams, so it's 39 grams. So I'm rocking pretty high level of protein here in this meal. Oh, it was a tough day carrying my pack up here though. Once the sun chills out a little, we'll take this off. I'm just kind of tucked here out of the wind. There's not much wind up here, you know. I wouldn't mind even a little more wind maybe, just because all the bugs up here. All right, give it a stir, keep it from sticking. Basically, with this type of macaroni and cheese, rich and creamy deluxe, all you do is boil the noodles, that's it. Sometimes we had a can of peas for in a car camping mode. Tuna just kind of adds a little more flavor. Yeah, I think that'd be enough water. Once it gets up to that temp, I'll just cut it back. Save. I want it to burn to the bottom though. Let's see, it says boil it for 7 to 9 minutes. So, I mean, this is a pretty quick, easy meal. I'm hungry, I'm thirsty too. I had like a gallon of water on the way up here. Maybe I can get this more in the action. How's that? Get it balanced on. Oh yeah, that works. Just barely. Hopefully I don't break this camera because I can't get a new one. This camera might be really important to me. It's nice to be done with the going up part. I can start to dry out my sweat. I'm so sweaty today. Carrying the backpack up here. I'd like to reuse this water if I could to rinse it out, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I got plenty of water though. I want to clean it as best I can. Oh, there's a fellow that stopped by and said hi. Maybe you can see him up there, up on the true summit. I don't usually go up there. I don't know why. I just time. Takes more time to get up there. These almost look like a little wasp. Oh, I gotta make a little cover here. Cover the wind. Break the wind a little more. You can hear that flame sputtering. Keep moving. Yeah, I'm gonna eat out of this too. It's gonna be my everything. I decided for a change to not bring a mug for coffee. It's just not worth it, you know. I'm gonna make some coffee in this tomorrow morning. I guess it'll be a little tuna flavored. And maybe not if I wash it good. And then I'm gonna make a little oatmeal. Maybe I'll show you what I brought for food. I probably brought lunch. I got these cookies that I made. They're oatmeal cookies with plum and apple, and I wish I put a little peanut butter in them. I brought 4 things of ramen. You can use 2 packages in each meal. It's cheap, it's light, it's got a pretty decent amount of calories. This is worth the wait. I did the math. You really can't do any better than peanut butter in terms of calories and protein per the ounce. I made a spreadsheet about which foods give me the most, and I bought some honey, which is full, unfortunately. I don't need this much honey, I don't need that much peanut butter, but this will be my hiking peanut butter honey. And you know, honey for sweetener, and just make PBJs. Keep snacking on. I got half a loaf of bread. My breakfast is this protein Quaker instant banana nut oatmeal, and I'll throw a little peanut butter in that because that's like, and so that's got some protein, some whey protein in it, which comes from cheese making, and that'll be my breakfast. I got 4 packets, so I can have 2 breakfasts. And I got some coffee. I brought a little extra coffee just in case I get cold and I want a little pick-me-up. I keep my toothbrush in with my food because that's something you should not have in your tent. I brought this rice. I don't really have a plan for that yet, but you know, I kind of wanted to have too much food. Maybe that rice and these sardines would be really good. This might be the last meal before I head down because this is probably the smelliest of the food I got. With my little mini toothpaste. Barely any left in it, which is just what you want when you're only going for a few days. I guess that's it. Bread, I got half a loaf of bread here. It's gonna take a beating so I can make PBJs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sandwiches I can make yet. It's good on the go, you know. Hopefully I can get that to fit in there. Peanut butter and honey. Honey's got a lot of good. Wish prester, hamster. Just pay attention. Ooh, getting a little steam. Getting a little steamy. And probably bring the heat down. Lower that down a little. Not really sticking to the bottom. I think this is like Teflon coated or something. I'm not really sure what it's made out of. Probably aluminum, and then it's anodized with something. It's pretty light. Oh, and then this is new. I haven't ever used one of these before, a bear barrel ever. I used one from the national park that you get with your permit, and they require a bear barrel, or you hang your food in the national forest, but national park requires bear barrels. So I bought this, and supposedly it can be a seat too. And I got this one because it's big, because I'm a big guy and I eat a lot, and I'm glad I did that, because I really only got 3 days food in here, and I could hang more food. And I got this one because it's clear too, so I can see in it. I mean, the bear can see in it too, but hopefully there won't be no bears. I don't know what time it is, how long it's going to boil. Maybe I should make it a little al dente. Pack out all my trash. I'll take all my trash and put it in 2 bags. I brought some extra Ziploc bags just for trash to keep the odors down. It's all about the odor when it comes to trying to keep animals from coming into your tent area. And then I will keep the food away from where I'm sleeping. Yep, and that's my plan. How's it going? Getting there. Nice, this is working so far. You know, I can always clean this down tomorrow real good. I'll boil it good when I make coffee. Should kill whatever's left in there. I got a little soap. Up here's a good place to dump things out. Everything will smell it. Probably. It's got a great view of Seattle right now. I can see Glacier Peak, Seattle, Rainier, Adams, St. Helens, really clearly actually. St. Helens has really showed up. Can almost see the north side blast out. Yeah, you can kind of see there's a fog starting to settle. That'll probably be the last thing. Mount Rainier will probably be the last thing to go. After I'm done eating or making this food, I'm not going to video myself eating. But after I'm done making this food, I will probably set this up for a time-lapse sunset behind the mountain. And then my plan is right after sunset to get boogieing down the mountain. Somewhere along the way to camp, I gotta find a place to stash my food. I might try to hang it if I can find a good tree. I didn't see a lot of good trees though. I don't actually know if I can hang it. I might not hang it. I don't know. I guess the worst thing that could happen is the animal gets the food. I mean, I don't want that. You know the saying, a fed bear is a dead bear. Let's try it. Let's see how it's going. 7 minutes yet. Hopefully there will be a little light when I get back to camp. I can read my book a little because I carried a book all the way up here. Oh, now we're near. Gotta keep cooking it. Maybe I'll wait till I'm done and we'll save these cookies I got. I have 4 cookies a day. I had probably about 4 cookies on the way up here. They're not very sweet. I don't like sweet cookies. It just gives you cavities. could get away with the calories. It's not about the calories. When you're doing this, you actually want a little sugar to keep your glucose up. That guy better not do anything. Oh, and there's Canada. Salish Juan de Fuca in the Salish Sea Sound. Bremerton Naval Base. I don't know if any of that's showing up, but cooking with Tyler. In this episode, we're making cheesy mac and tuna. Your kids will love it. This is a little bit of decadence for me up here, you know. Oh, that's thick. That's real thick. Maybe less heat. Oh, as they get more cooked, they'll probably burn easier. That's barely got any flame. Man, if this was really windy, it wouldn't work. There would be no way this little burner I would really have to tuck it away behind a rock more than I am. Yeah, I should be good on food. I got a couple of good lunches. I got some peanut butter and jelly snackage and cookies for snacks. I got some breakfast. I don't think I'll have a lot left over. I kind of stashed some extra food and a gallon of water and milk jug in the car so that, you know, if I'm in a desperate place I'm hungry, that I can just cook up something in the car. These little tanks of propane last a pretty long time. I worked outside and I was using them to cook last summer, and I used it probably for about 2 or 3 months straight. Not quite straight, maybe like for a month straight. I was able to cook on like $4 worth of a mixed gas. So it works just great for making a nice hot meal when you're out and about. Let's see how that is. That sure is thick. I'll strain it and drain it. I don't know if I'll actually I'm sure ants will love me. Okay, I'm gonna call it done. I'd rather it be a little underdone than overdone. Okay. Let's just kind of cover that. I don't think the noodles will come out of that at all. Oh, I guess they will. Just water, no noodles, please. I guess it's a couple for the mountain. Man, because I didn't use a lot of water, it's really thick. It looks kind of funny. Not gonna go there, I guess. Keep this PG. Is that it? That can't be it. I guess it is. I'm gonna try a little bit more. Gosh, I should be careful not to burn myself. Anything like a burn or a cut can really be a problem because if you have an open wound, you can get blisters or whatever. Which reminds me, I kind of want to take my shoes off while I do this after I'm done getting the set. Let it cool, set. Cheers. Probably not the most lightweight meal, but whatever. I should have saved that box. Drinking. It's like a cheesy squeezy. Super easy. Mac and cheesy. Oh, you know, maybe if I ever get like really, I don't know. I don't know if I want to sell out. I want this to be for fun. Never take myself too seriously. I could just eat that cheese. Oh, it is. That'd be good too. At this point of the day and everything I've done. Become a whole lot less picky when I go backpacking. I mean, I'm not that picky in general, but probably find a nicer place to sit once I get this all prepped. I don't need to hide behind the rock. Oh, good, the breeze is driving the bugs away. Pretty nice day up here today. That's good. Oh man. Oh man. Who's the man? Right, stir. A little pepper would be nice, but that cheese kind of heat up and melt a little. Oh man, it's gonna be good. Yeah, the only thing I worry is you gotta try to keep your odors down. If you get like fish juices on your hand, make sure you wash your hand with soap good. This one time we were traveling through Yellowstone and ranger told us about how there was a grizzly bear attack on a guy that was doing some fishing, and he was cleaning his fish and he got his hands all fishy, and the bear ate his hands first. Hopefully all the bears are kind of down in the valleys usually more, you know, they're probably, but they're trying to pack on weight at this time of year, just like me. There you go, cheesy tuna on the go. I'll probably boil this with a little water after I'm done to clean it, and then bury this a little so that it's not going to get eaten by an animal, and then rinse this maybe a little too, just to try to minimize the odors more. Okie dokie. Well, my mountain here has officially been plunged into the shadow of other mountains. The sun is down now. I'm gonna do one little 360 here and get my tushy moving down this mountain. This was one of the most amazing sunsets I've ever experienced. Watching the moon rise over Seattle was pretty sweet. It's like one of those moments in life. The moon, it's gonna help give me some light. It's kind of nice. I only got one flashlight. This Mount Rainier will probably be the last thing to get shadow on it. It's the tallest point in Washington. 14,000 something? Okay. Man, I wish I could stay. Maybe next time I camp a little more further up here. Wow, just wow. Oh man, look at all the San Juan Islands and Canada. Wow. Now the Cascades are disappearing.